Hey everybody, and welcome back for another video. In today's video, we're actually talking about the top 4 Star Wars games that I have disliked so far that I have played. I know that we have a top 5 for the most liked Star Wars games, but so far there really hasn't been too many Star Wars games I don't like. But these 4 definitely made the list. So sit back and let's talk about some Star Wars games that don't quite make the cut. The first Star Wars game that I want to talk about that really wasn't for me was Star Wars Racer for the Game Boy Color. Now, this game on the N64 and all the consoles that it came out recently, totally an awesome game. The one for the actual consoles is awesome. The one for the Game Boy Color, not so much. So this game did have some extra features into it, like it wasn't just a plain old game. It did take advantage of the rumble effect. So you'd put a battery in the cartridge, we'll show you a picture, and you would actually have some vibration when you like hit obstacles and whatnot. So it made it a little more realistic. But, however, the gameplay was rough, to say the least. So the gameplay is like a top-down view of the racetrack, and you only get to know a little bit of the racetrack at a time. So when you're trying to play a game where these things go really, really fast, well, you tend to not be able to see the track, so you run into the wall half the time, which was the story of my experience. I don't think I've ever placed first place in that game. Maybe I could be terrible at it, who knows, but at the end of the day, Star Wars Racer for the Game Boy Color is on my top 4 list for games that don't quite make the cut. The next one I want to talk about is Yoda Stories. Now, this came out for the Game Boy Color and the computer. Really, I got this one as a kid, and, you know, with Star Wars, these kind of games being geared towards kids, I would have figured I would have understood it. I understood games like Pokemon, you know, the originals, sequels, and all that good stuff. So I knew how to play, you know, somewhat of an RPG. But this game just didn't do it for me. I couldn't get hooked into it. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I didn't know where I was supposed to go. I don't even think I knew how to get out of the first map. So I'm hoping to go back and play that again as an adult. I did pick that up, so maybe we'll get some gameplay footage of it, and we can kind of experience it together. Maybe it'll make it off this list. Who knows? But yeah, Star Wars Yoda Stories, I couldn't get through it, so, well, I couldn't even understand it, so it's made the list of top 4 disliked. The next game, I actually bought at a garage sale. I didn't know what it was about. I just saw the name Star Wars on it, and I was like, oh, this might be a fun game. And that game would be Star Wars Droids. This game was for the PC, and basically you build your own droid, and you can walk around and do things as a droid. Again, this is a game where I tried it out. I didn't really know what to do besides walk around and be a droid. So it really, really lost its magic really, really quickly. Again, Star Wars Droids for the PC. Just another game I didn't know what the heck was going on. And I should have been able to. The final game on this list, I will say I have played it. I understood it. I tried it as a kid and an adult because I got it when I was a kid. But I think it's simply unplayable, and that game is Star Wars Rebel Assault for the PC. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, I'm starting to think you're just not good at games. Well, that's not the case. This game, I believe, is literally not playable to a point. Like, to get out of the first level, which is a training mission, you gotta be darn lucky to be able to make it out. Because it seems like no matter where you go with your ship, you happen to crash into a wall. You're just going through, I think Beggar's Canyon is what it is, and you're learning how to fly a vehicle, but never hits the mark for me. I can never get past the first level. I even had the joystick as a kid trying to do a flight simulator. That didn't work either. So I've also heard many, many complaints about this game. The exact same thing has happened to many others, and it's just like, wow, if you're going to release a game, make sure the first level, especially the training level, is playable. So yeah, that is actually my most disliked Star Wars game ever. Alright, everybody, that about wraps it up for us today. Those were the top 4, not really in any particular order, except for Rebel Assault. That is definitely at the top of the list for most disliked game. But those are the games for Star Wars that I actually disliked growing up. We do have the video already up of the top 5 favorite Star Wars games, so go ahead and check that one out. There are some exciting games on there, so go ahead and check that out. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, drop us a like if you like this video, and drop us a comment letting us know what Star Wars games you did not enjoy growing up, or don't enjoy now. Which ones are they? Did I make a mistake? Did you actually enjoy some of these games that I mentioned? Let me know in the comments. And then as always, everybody, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.